Proverbs, Proverbs chapter 16, verse 1. The preparation of the heart of in men and the answer of the tongues is from the Lord. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahawashi, Bahashim, Rahah, Kodash. The Wadi Yabashim El Shah for giving us the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the word in sincerity and truth, and being faith-based, and being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come. Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, 200 million missiles hitting the soils of Babylon. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord shooting laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens, rightfully so. And shalom, and simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord lift up the hopeful elect into the chambers. Don't forget that part. Yeah, we out early in the morning. Right now, the time is 7:04 a.m. in the morning. Let's see, Sunday, May 25th, 2025, the hopeful year of our deliverance and destruction and judgment on our Joshua. Just hey, had to get out early. Been working all week, and my car kind of started acting funny and shit. I took it in, got something fixed on it again. It's kind of an old car, it's a 2012, but I love her. So Salakia, just because I truly believe Yahawah Shemel Shah gave me that car based upon the spirit. I named her Tess. A few things came upon me. Tribulations and trials and adversity, and I truly believe it has made me more hardened in this truth, because it was a test. All these tests was happening, so I named the test. Maybe like a month ago, maybe 3 weeks. Can't calculate when, but I was in a little accident with Tess, right? And it came about. I just left work. I had to take my little one to work, right? So I decided to take a job to go do a delivery real quick. It was like $20. So I truly believe Yahawah Shemel Shah put me in this situation just to clarify certain things, to see. I had faith in Yahawah Shemel Shah, and that's where it was at. So I probably said this already, but so I went driving to go get the delivery. And I didn't even get nowhere yet. I got right there on this perfectly down the block. I got right there, and I'm right parked. And I see this fucking lady just moving, and I'm looking in front of me, into my rear view. It was like a dead zone where you could get into the dead zone. There's no way to drive. Nobody. It's like you can't drive in that area. But I was looking there. I'm looking at 3 places. And I'm like, I looked at the rear view mirror. I said, why is this lady still fucking moving? I already parked. And I had in front of me, it was a lady in the car with her kids. I know it was kids because my dead eye saw it. They wasn't in their seatbelt. And I'm looking in my rear view with the good eye, and I'm like, why this fucking lady still fucking moving? So I said, oh man, I gotta move. I gotta think. So I fucking moved so fast this way. She sped off, Tess, I call her she, it's a she. She sped off so fast, zoof, and the lady just touched the back of my car. Bah. Fuck. But behind her, somebody else was coming faster and hit her. Boom! But I was already out the way, and it was traffic, because everybody was waiting at the red light. So by the time I looked, everybody was going. So I feel like I saved the people in the front of me. Cause they had kids in the car. So I said, fuck. I said, I got a fucking dent. Fuck, Tess, you got a fucking dent. I get out the car, I go. She's running to me. And remind you, I saw what she was doing, but I was like not sure what she was doing. All right. And so she runs to me. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. She was already frantic from the lady hitting her behind her. So the other lady pulled up behind her. They didn't even know each other. Anyway, trying to make a long story short, it was just long. It was a lot of stuff happened, but I truly believe it was a test from the Lord. So skipping on, she was like, "Oh, I never had an accident." And the other girl, they didn't even know each other. She was like, she gonna say to me, "No." The lady said something. The officers came. Make a long story. Let's get to the part where I truly believe that Yahawashi was testing me to see how I was gonna react to the situation. So I'm not gonna be, make peace with all men. Be humble. Agree with your adversary quickly. So, but I did it in a lawful way, based upon the situation, because I was not in the wrong. And number two, I didn't have a dent. When I got the car, I looked behind my car, I didn't have a dent. But the two ladies, their car was twisted. Their car was messed up. Like bad. Boom, boom, cracked windows. And I took a picture of everybody's shit. So the cops come like, "Oh, everybody okay?" They see the big brown guy, and they all frontal for the two little Ashashas, and they don't even know each other. They start clicking with each other. "Oh, we gonna have to." And I looked, so I told the officers, make it to the point, right? I said, so the guy, the officer gonna tell me, "Oh, you told me that you made it hard." I said, "I didn't really speak to you yet. You spoke to the ladies. You came to me last. Then you came to me last, and then you gonna tell me I said something to you." And so the other officer was like, "Yo, you don't have to speak with a tone." I said, "I'm a man. I'm gonna speak with how I speak. I speak with authority. I'm not saying nothing. I ain't disrespect him or nothing. So it was just the point of, he just thought, because they thought they seen a woman talking, they thought they had something on me. Like, no. So he asked for my license. I left. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I told the officer, I'm a law-abiding citizen. Sure, take my license. Anything else you would like, registration, take it off. I should clean. The ladies, they were like, "Oh, they was, So he comes back to me, he gonna give a ticket. I said, "I'm not accepting no tickets. I ain't accepting no. You could take the information and print out so we can go do the insurance swapping." Oh, the lady called her father because the insurance wasn't in her name. She called her father. So I said, "I don't want to speak to you. I want to speak to your father." So her father came. So in front of everybody, I was like, I couldn't help it, man. I was compelled, man. Like, yo, I said, I was compelled, man. I was in the right. I didn't disrespect the officer. He was trying to be aggressive with me, and I tell you, you were being aggressive, and you're not here to give no tickets. You're here to get the information, the insurance, and you go on with your business. Ain't nobody quitting no crimes here. If somebody had this one happened, and everybody explained, and I'm sticking to my story. So that's what I told the officer. So he's like, so he goes to the car, and the other officer goes, "Everything's on camera." I said, "Sir, I love to be seen. I love to be on camera. If I'm doing the right thing, I'm not." I told the officers, I told everybody, come to my car. Everybody, come to the back of my car. I said, "Look." So I just did. I know it just came to my mind. I said, "Officers test. Officers test." My car name is Test. I just couldn't help it, man. I said, "You see me? Look, there's nothing dented on my car." And I seen her coming. She wasn't stopping. I'm looking at my rearview mirror. She's flying like, and you know what she was doing? She had a phone like this in front of her face. Okay, and I was trying not to tell on her, so she won't get it. But I ended up telling her father later on. When we came back, I called him. I said, "Listen, I don't want nothing. I can accept how my car looked. It ain't got no dent. But those two ladies' cars, I took pictures of everything. Their cars is busted, right? So you're gonna have to deal with." He's like, you know what the father said? "Oh, I don't want to go to no insurance. I'll pay for everything myself." I said, "Good, because I don't want nothing." I said, "I prevented a fourth car. I prevented the fourth car from getting hit, and the fourth car had kids in it." And I'm telling the officer this, and he gonna still act like. I said, "There's no need for you to talk like that. I'm on camera," and I told him. I said, he told me I said, so I said, "You know what? we're gonna go to the precinct, and I want to see the footage that I said this. And if I said this, give me 10 tickets and take my car. So he went to the car and they checked the footage, and I guess he could see the footage in the car because that's something they could do in the car. So they came back. He was like, you know what? I'm not giving no tickets. I said, good job, officer. Good job. Because I know my rights. I'm not doing nothing wrong here. I'm not fleeing no scene. I'm not trying to know. I ain't no criminal. And so the ladies, I guess they must have, because the guy didn't call me. I said, I don't want nothing. He said, yo, I said, I'm going to pay for it myself because it's on my insurance. The father insurance. Because the lady, the girl, she was a young girl. She had to go to work. You know? I had to cancel my little gig I was trying to get, my little money. So, you know, I truly believe the Lord got me out of that situation based upon what I told him. I told him, I said, the angels, I told the officer, I said, you lied. I said, the angels is watching you. I said, why you lied? What you lied for? He was all turning red in the face. What you lying for? You trying to protect the ladies here? Look at their cars. Their cars was twisted. That lady hit her so hard in the back that her shit bent it in. Her window was cracked. I took a picture of everything there. So I was like, hey, ain't got nothing to do with it. Like, I'm just, you know. So the officer said, I'm not giving no. I said, good job, you ain't giving no tickets. You're not supposed to be here to give no tickets. Talking about citations and all this. I'm not taking no tickets. I'm not getting nothing. You can forget that. And I still want to come to the precinct. You don't have to come. It's okay. Yeah, I know, because you lied. So the angels is watching you. So I told him, so the Lord's angels watching you. I couldn't help it. I told him, I said, I'm a priest. And I told him I do footage all the time. I'm always on videos. So that was just no testimony what happened. But even the girls didn't get no tickets because they were speeding. I was already parked behind the lady, and I'm looking with my bad eye in there, and looking at my good eye. I'm like, why is she still coming? I said, in my mind, I was thinking about all my situations. I can't afford no accident. I went through like 5 damn cars already. I feel like I'm being Satan just kicking my ass all types of angles. Man, so, hey man, so what happened here? Okay. So, you know, hey, that was just a little testimony. And I was just thinking, man, the Lord, you know, I prepared myself, my preparation, my situation I was in, I prepared to get out of it so fast. And Yahawashi guided the path. He told me to go that way. And that's what he told me. He said, yo, go that way. That was the spirit. And I truly believe Yahawashi saved Chess, man. You know, for not having a dent. She's real rusty. She's rusty up under there. She's been through a lot before I got her. You know, I just had to take her in to go get some, because my car started, the muffler parts, certain parts got rusty, before I had it, I guess. I had changed one part, then I had changed again another part in the same area, like different parts. So it was I had to take it in yesterday, so I had to take her in. So I need the car, it's a curse and and a blessing at the same time, having your stuff. This is your car, your phone, the internet, the Bible. These are all your things to prepare to do for you to do the will Yahawashi. These things are not for us. These preparations we have. Even like our glasses, having our glasses is for us to get to the minute to read these words, man, in the book. Like my eyes has gotten, this flesh has gotten weaker and weaker. My prescription has gotten stronger and stronger. And I can understand, because I remember not wearing. I always needed glasses. I got one real bad eye. My left eye is really bad. So I could happen when I was young. I had a fight and I hit my eye. Real bad. It wasn't even a punch. It was a big fight. But that was a long time ago. But I got hit my eye, so I got a real bad eye. But for the most part, everything we have is to do the ministry. All right. So the preparation of the man, of the heart in man, and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord Yahawashi. And everything is from Yahawashi. Right when you think, yeah, oh man, hey, this will get you out of the situation. Doing the will of Yahawashi. You know? Because we know, and listen, if you see how our apostles conduct themselves with individuals, like for example, Vocab Malone. Remember when Vocab and his gang came up to the camp up in New York, came looking for our apostles, and our apostles got mad. They got a little angry. What you doing here, man? We didn't invite you. Like, you was all up on us. So they came to debate. They came to the battlefield where Yahawashi had his men at. And what happened? Vocab Malone bowed to Apostle Hall. Listen, and our apostles deserve reverence. The double honors. From the spirit of Yahawashi, our apostles deserve it, bro. Because they've been standing stiffly in his ministry. And it makes you want to do the same. You look at it, you analyze, like, what the fuck? And then this morning, right, I came out and got up, and I was just thinking, you know, I was sitting in my house, in my little room, sitting there, thinking about it. I needed a new pot set. I was like, I need a new pot set. My shit's all fucked up and shit. So I'm like, damn, man, I need something to cook in, you know, to make better meals. So I was thinking about stainless steels, you know, just talking, just having a little whole conversation, you know, thinking about what I need, right? So, and I'm like, this is my time where I'm up. And I'm thinking, I gotta get out there. So, and this verse came along. So this is, you know, I truly believe I prepared myself to get out here, right? Let's go to the word preparation. Hold on. Listen to the spirit. Hold on. I just totally forgot how to work this thing. There we go. All right, so hold on. Let's go back. Just want to get into this word real quick. Because the Lord is preparing us, man. And he's he's guiding us how he wants us to do these things, man. You know, and we can't be righteous over much, because there's nothing we can do about our situation. You know, we all like, dang, and what you gonna do to Satan? But you know, Satan is in the midst. He's in the midst of these things, man. He's in the midst, and he's on the left hand side, causing you to little see, putting you to those tests, running you to the ringer for your Yahawashi. That's why he said when the Lord asked Satan, what you been doing? He said, I've been to and fro. Right now he's to up and down, lingering all around us, talking shit, demons talking shit, you know. But the angels is among us too. Yahawashi, righteous angels, is there too. Yahawashi has sent his righteous angels to protect his hopeful elect, and you could potentially be a predestinated one. I brought the Zion one. I think about all the crazy shit I ever did in my life, and I'm like, man, I truly believe this is my opportunity. This is my grace period. That's how I'm looking at it. I'm not looking at no other way. I don't do nothing I used to do 10 years ago, or 18 years ago, 20 years ago. I don't even be around people I used to be around with. You know, I go to ministry, I was able to travel to different states, which I did on my own. I jumped in the car and I went all the way to DC. I did the Feast of Dedication with the brothers out there. Things I experienced. You know, I'm with the brother. I did the Passover with the brothers in Philly. You know, I truly believe Yahawashi. I prepared, and Yahawashi. There's another verse I had. Where I got this from. Salaki. All right, so just reading on. Let's go to the word preparation. See if I can say it in Hebrew. Ma'ai Salakia. Ma'aka. Ma'aka. I said that a little wrong, but that's what it's like. This is preparation, right? Arrangements, plans. Preparation. So you may plan something, but Yahawashi is going to make the way for you. A man's going is not of his own. You know? So I truly believe that Yahawashi got me out of that situation. Hey, Shaquan, I remember one time when my other car got jacked and they stole my car. He's like, man, he told me, he said, man, you taking this trip. I said, what am I supposed to do? I'm out here. It was on the pagan holiday, the Christmas, right? Like the same day, I had a week off. I wanted to go make some other money. I had a plan. But Yahweh Shemal Shah said, nah. And then Sakar said, what did he say? He said, Yahweh Shemal Shah got a sense of humor. I said, what do you mean? He said, yo, you can make a plan. He probably interrupt you. Like, he said, hey man, I dealt with it. That was a hard 6 months of, and at the same time, I found out, my stepson died. It was a lot that happened in that 1 week, and I truly believe it was a test, To this point, it was a lot of stuff happening, and I truly believe Yahweh Shah blessed me with other plans, with other things I needed done. I needed that, and it was a thing that needed to be done to show my diligence to him, my pledge to Yahweh Shah. What you gonna do? I started taking the bus down to the city. I had to make preparations on how I'm gonna get down to camp. Some weeks was harder than others. I had to take the bus. I had to take the bus to work. I had to take the bus down to the city, and you had to prepare. You had to regroup, and it's got to be quick. It's got to be quick, bro. You gotta be prepared. You gotta be on your toes. And I always been quick on my toes on a lot of situations. And hey, we're here now. We still doing the ministry. Like Saquon Yahawah said, we still doing it. The apostles are still doing it. Hey, we still doing it, man. I'm why y'all about Shemal Shah for that? So yeah, hold on for a second. We pull this thing up because this thing like to go quickly dead. So we out here doing the will Yahweh Shemal Shah, and he's preparing the way for us, just like we are preparing the way for Yahweh Shah. With these comforting words, we're comforting his hopeful elect. And I brought this up. I'm a predestinated one. With these comforting words. Alright, so hey, that's what we're doing here. So Salakia. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 1, the NLT translation. The NLT translation. We can make our own plans, but Yahweh Shah give us the right answer. There you go. He always give us the answer what we're going to be doing. The mission we on is his mission. It's Yahweh Shah's mission. And we what's that guy named Tom Cruise? The mission impossible. We're on a mission that to the world looks impossible. Well, the things that we are hoping to happen, it's not possible. That's what they say. But what the scripture says, here it go. Let's find out what the scripture says. Hold on. Let's find out what the scripture says. This came to mind. Nothing's impossible. Bible verses, King James Version. Luke chapter 1, verse 37. Hold on. Let's get this in the blueprint. Let's get this in the blueprint, baby. Go on to the blueprint. What's the blueprint? The blue letter Bible. Put a blueprint on you. Oh, Salakis right there. Straight to the blueprint. Just the breakthrough, man. Hey, man, I just tell you the facts, man. My vocabulary got better. When you start dealing with individual world, you look at it, you gotta think, are they trying to trick you with words? But they got this new speak, spells on words, and what they do, they trying to change the meaning of words. You gotta be careful, you gotta be mindful, make sure they don't know what they ain't trying to put you on a spell. It says this straight to the point. It says Luke. Let's go. Hold on. Let's get the NLT. Same thing. It says Luke chapter 1 verse 37. For nothing is impossible with Yahawashi. Like I said, this world, everything is. They like, yo, you can't. That's never gonna happen. They all emotional about it. They can't see Yahawashi in the chariots just floating there. The earth is just floating. You on an earth that's just nothing is holding the planet up. Nothing is holding you on the earth, the planet Earth, right? Nothing is holding it. It's there, baby. You on it. That's it. You think that's impossible? But it's happening right before your eyes, but you can't see it because you are trapped in this body, this chains of darkness, and you can't fathom something more than what you see. Because you know why? You are mentally disturbed. This world has destroyed you. We have come out. Oh, hey, I was watching the brother Shalom Malach Saquon Amwagabar. I was watching your video, right? He said, what's the name of the video? Hold on, let's find that video real quick. So I'm always thinking like that. What's the name of this video? Come on, open up, sucker. Boom. There's a lot of shit going down. Yo, the internet is, the YouTube is getting crazy right now. Everybody is doing something that you wouldn't fucking, like everybody getting, it's just too much shit going on. Alright, Salakia. Shalom, Anam Gabar. Shalom. So I was watching this video, right? And that's how I think too. Man, we're gonna be in the kingdom soon. Let's see where that video was at. So he said, the name of his video is I'll go insane if I didn't have this faith / truth. I concur. So when I read I said to myself a couple of things, but it's the one I mainly that stuck out to me the most. We sane. These people are insane. We sane. We're sane. They're insane. They lost their mind. This world they done made all the wrong decisions, and they looking at and time's gonna show. How can you believe that? We are sane. They are insane. They're crazy. We're not crazy. These people don't understand the earth is just sitting there. How powerful is that? Other planets is just sitting. Those planets have been here over 13,000 years. If I said that number right. And they ain't lose their position. They just do the same thing, go around the earth. Do the same, everything is going around the earth. Earth is in the middle. People think the sun is in the middle. The sun is not in the middle. So, oh, let's get another verse. Hold on, this just came to mind. Just going this way. So nothing is impossible, Yahawashi Shah. Damn, it's another verse that says, hold on. With man, nothing is possible. Bible, Salaki. Just want to see this verse. I think I said it wrong. I think it's Matthew 19. So it's man that's all out of whack, bro. He can't even he don't understand his ways. Oh, I just saw that verse too. Hold on. I can find that verse. Hold on. All right, hold on. Hold on. Like a couple of verses jumping in my mind. Salaki, stand by. I want to see something. I want to see this verse. This is the one I wanted, really. Hold that. I'm gonna hold this one. Just seen this verse. Yeah, I got it. Okay, this is the one I wanted to. So, like I said, Yahawashi Shah beyond your measure. Okay? We are being guided by something you can't see. The angels is guiding us through this for Yahawashi Shah. There's some dynamic things going on. These demons on these people are guiding them. Everybody disgruntled. They don't know what to do. They don't know who to pray to. They eating the wrong food. They get nuts. More crazy. Shit is happening. And we as righteous men, our righteousness as filthy rags, but us doing this ministry, we got a clear chance. We could be potentially the ones. Okay? This is the one I wanted. It says, right to the point. Matthew chapter 19, verse 26. But Yahawashi beheld them and said unto them, with man this is impossible, but with Yahawah all things are possible. That was the one I wanted. So everything you see is possible with Yahawashi Shah. Man is trying to, Ashashua is trying to be like Yahawashi Shah. It tells you that in 2 Thessalonians. So that's the one. How did it go? He's sitting in the throne like he is God. He think he's Yahawashi Shah. Trying to think of the word. Yeah. Salaki. On it. Trying to think of the word, trying to word it. Wish I had my sword. Alright, moving on. So everything is possible with Yahawashi. Yahawashi, these individuals on earth, they want. That's why they try to do technology, and they're trying to hide themselves from Yahawashi. They building these holes, these underground bunkers. They thinking they're gonna get away from Yahawashi. But Yahawashi got them right where he wanted them. And we're gonna see the demise of our enemies. And the Lord said, what is it? He prepared a table. The Lord prepared a table, Bible verse, King James Version. That's I think that's Psalms. Psalm chapter 23, verse 5. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anoint my head with oil. My cup runneth over. And this is what's happening right. This truth is that oil. Yahawashi prepared this table for us. And we are and with this truth, we are at this table. Out in the highways and hedges, man. Telling our enemies what's going to happen to them. This is the moment we've been looking for. This is what we've been looking for. It's like I just jumped in my mind. Alright, so. Alright. Blue letter. I wanna go to the blue letter. Prepare our table for our enemies, man. So we thinking that, hey man, the Wadi Yahawashi Shah by Shirokah Kodachi, Brakata Yahawah, Brakata Yahawashi, Brakata Yahawah, Brakata Yahawashi, Brakata Yahawah, Brakata Yahawashi. Bless them, bro. Bow to them. Because that day, man, when I got out the car and I only saw a little nick, like the paint just came off, you know? And I was like, cause I don't know what I would have thought if it had been like some big ass thing. I had a whole bunch of thoughts, right? I had a whole bunch of thoughts. I had a thought about the people that I got issues with. Like I would not issues this you know, people just want to have issues with you. They want to they competing with you for no apparent reason. Damn man, you got a dick in your car. They want to talk shit about you. They want to talk shit behind your back. This, that, and the other. They looking for your downfall. Those are your enemies, man. So the Lord prepared your table before them. He's guiding us, man. Keeping us on track. Hey, that's how I feel, bro. Like, if it's not, I don't know what else to do, man. I'll be insane. I'll lose my damn mind. I'm always thinking every time I get up, I say, Lord, please don't let me go. That's one of the first things I say in the morning. I'll rock the Zah, you keep guiding me. You know? These people are looking for our downfall. Alright, let's go up a little bit. Let's read a little bit of this. It's not that long right here. Yeah, here you go. Look at this. Psalm 23, verse 4. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, thy comforts me. And that's the truth. Okay? All right? These words are comforting. I've been corrected. And that's why I know I was not wrong by speaking to those officers that way. I didn't say nothing harmful, and I also protected the two ladies. They didn't get no ticket. So I defended them. I said, you can't give nobody tickets. Nobody, you talking about giving tickets? I'm not taking no tickets. You shouldn't get them. You just give us the paperwork so we can go deal with the insurance. So they looking, they thinking, you know, they don't know what to do. These guys got guns. Listen. I truly believe the other officer, he didn't want to apologize. He was hoping I was hostile, but I'm a man. So he said, why are you speaking aggressive? I said, I'm a man. Think I'm supposed to have a soft voice? I'm telling you, I didn't tell you that. He goes, my camera is on. I said, I hope it is on. Because you said that. I said that. I want the footage. That's what I told her. I said, I want the footage, man, because we ain't committing no crime here. We don't get tickets.